After you are done watching the presentation about the use of AI tools in GLEO courses, you should do the quiz. Make sure that you find the link, which is in the description of the recorded lecture, and click on the link for the quiz. When you click on the link for the quiz, you should come to this page here, and then here you should be able to see your EWA email address. However, if you see something like this saying that there's a problem with access, then it's probably because the email is different. What you can do then is click on this here and then change the account and log in with your EWA uh, ID and password, just like when you log into the Cyber Campus or into the portal. Now, when you get to this here, so you confirm that this is the right email address, and then you have to tick the box, and then you can start the survey. So for the survey, there are points just to give you an idea of how well you do, but don't worry, there's actually no score for this survey. If you complete and send the survey, you get 1 point of participation for doing the survey. So here, read the questions, and then you can answer those questions here, choosing which answer you think is acceptable, is right. And when you're done with questions 1 to 7, then you can go on to the next page. For question 8, you have to choose the acceptable ways of using AI in GLEO classes. So there are several possible answers. So check only the boxes for the acceptable ways. And then when you're done, you have to check this here. This is just to confirm that you are ready to turn in your survey. So if you've answered all the question and you don't want to make any changes, then you can click yes here, and then you'll be able to submit the survey. If you want to go back to the previous page, you can also click back here to go change other answers. Then click yes, and then you'll be able to click on the submit button here. And after you click on the submit button, Google will show you a confirmation that your survey has been received. So that's how you can do the survey. Now, besides the survey, after watching the presentation, you do the survey, and then you should also prepare to discuss the discussion question before the next class that we have together. So here, let me just quickly explain about the questions. So in part 1, understanding the rules. So why do you think that GLEO has strict rules against using AI for writing assignments? So that was actually presented in the slideshow, but you can also discuss your opinion here. So we will have the discussion of the questions here in group in class. Number 2, do you think AI generated writing should be considered plagiarism? Why or why not? So here it's asking more about your opinion than what was discussed in the presentation. So if you disagree with what was discussed in the presentation, here this will be a chance to express your opinion on this issue. Part 2, ethical decision making. So for example, if you see a friend using ChatGPT to rewrite their essay, what would you say to them? So here, obviously, people will have different answers here. Number 5, if you are unsure whether AI use is allowed for an assignment, what should you do? Okay, there should be no problem here. And part 3, real world reflection. So here, this is just to see what your opinion about what could happen in the future with the use of AI tools in education. So how do you think AI tool will change education in the future? So here, think about your opinion so that you can discuss when we have the group discussion. And number 7, what are some non-writing ways that AI can be used responsibly to help students learn? This one, there's some ideas in the slideshow, but you can also include your own opinions. If you have other ideas that were not included in the presentation, you can also take notes of this. And again, when we discuss in group, we can share those ideas together. Okay, so here you don't have to actually write anything for this. Just prepare, like think of what you want to discuss. If you want to take notes too, that's fine. The important thing is to be ready to discuss these questions in group when we meet in class after you have watched the presentation in the recorded class. All right. So yeah. So then we'll meet again in class and discuss these questions.